Hi, this is Sara Trovinger, and I'm going to show you the project that I created for my final presentation. This is a project that I created with a local hospital. They were looking for education to provide to their nearly 200 pharmacists regarding pediatric education, and so we worked together to come up with a learning series for them. The hospital had determined that their pharmacists needed additional time spent learning how to input pediatric orders for safety, and they had actually allocated 8 hours for each pharmacist to do this, which is about $400 per pharmacist for this. I was involved a little bit with the creation, mainly advocating for a problem learning based activity, no limited lecturing, but what I was mostly involved in was the evaluation. We really focused the evaluation using the 4 levels that are talked about by Kirkpatrick and Kirkpatrick. So we were actually able to use all 4 levels, which is what I really liked about this project. So the one I'm showing you right here is actually our pre-survey that we gave to all of our learners, and I should say will give. We haven't actually started this yet. It's a very large project, but the evaluation is all planned. So this is the pre-survey that we will give to all of our learners. So it has some confidence questions here that you can see. It will also have content questions, so things like how much ibuprofen should you give a 2-year-old who weighs a certain poundage, things like that. Those have not been written by the contact expert yet, and so are not in this survey. We're using a program called Qualtrics to be able to make this available. So it's available, you can see either here, they can do it online, or they can even do it on their phone. So I'm going to close this preview and then show one of the other tests that we did. So this is our post-test then that would happen with the Qualtrics. So the pre-test and the post-test together are part of the level 2 evaluation. Then for the level 1 evaluation, we're using the bottom of this post-test right here. So this is actually based off of something by Kirkpatrick and Kirkpatrick as well. And this is the reaction sheet regarding it. So this is our level 1 evaluation. We also chose to send a survey to our pediatricians that are at the hospital as well. So we have a pediatrician pre and post survey, and I do want to show you one of those because in this one we have started to add in the IRB, or the Institutional Review Board component for this. So you can see here we have our IRB statement at the beginning, so this allows us to actually make this publishable. So the confidence questions that were at the first part in the pharmacist pre and post survey are actually based off of questions that have already been published. So this is just going to allow it to be more publishable. This software even allows us, if somebody says they don't consent to the study, it will take them to the end and it won't even let them be a part of these questions. So these questions were to see if physicians felt that there was benefit as well to this training. So that's getting towards that level 3 of evaluation that's talked about by Kirkpatrick and Kirkpatrick. Finally, the level 4 evaluation, and this is just showing the rest of those questions. The level 4 evaluation is going to be actually seeing if there are decreased medication errors involving pediatric patients at the hospital, as well as decreased time for medication to be in the queue at the hospital. So basically pediatric patients waiting less time to see their medications. So this is actually something maybe that I'm proudest of in this project is, and I'll show you the preview for this one. So I really like that somebody can come in and say, yeah, I want to be a part of the study, and they click there, and then they go to the next page, and then it takes them to the study questions. Or if they don't want to be a part of the study, then you can say, I don't consent and do not wish to participate, and then it doesn't even show them those questions. So it's a lot cleaner, and I really think that that's something that I really like. So I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this.